So, it's me, your little boy, Samson. I have something special for us choosing ones today. You did not conform. That made them nervous and confused. Let me tell you, I can't remember how many times people try to convince me to do what they are doing. I can't remember it. That is why I do used to tell us there are a lot of people around me, even here where I live. I do used to call this guy name. He's a kind of guy who have tried all means to make me to join them doing the evil they are doing all kinds of things they are doing, but just because of the fact that I stand on my word, make them nervous. And many of us choosing ones are going through a lot of things today, either in your working place. That mostly goes to working place, whereby people are doing all kinds of things in order for them to keep their job. Trust me, this is something that many of us need to understand. The job that a lot of people are doing today, many of them are doing things that they ought not to do because they want to keep that. And not only that, majority of people today don't have their own world. Anything that they ask them to do, whatsoever they hear, whatsoever they tell them to do, that is what they do. If they ask them to move to this place, they move. They ask them to do this, they do. So you that refuse to conform, they will always see you as a problem. Your life make a lot of people nervous because you don't join them to do what they do. You don't join them to do the evil they do. You don't join them to do the evil that they are practicing. And that is why a lot of people are nervous. You get what I'm saying? So your life confused a lot of people. It make life unbearable for them. It make life unresistible. Whenever they see you, many of them feel so sad because they can't deceive you. They can't convince you. They can't deceive you to do the evil that they are doing. They can't convince you to practice the negative things that they are doing. Because let's just be real with us choosings. Many, even when I was in school, I can't count how many times that a lot of people will come to me and be like, Samson, this is what we do, this is what we practice, and it's normal thing. I will just look at it and said, no, it's normal thing to you people, but that is accurately something bad, because we are living in a world today, people don't have their own mind to think. There are people who think for them. That is to tell you that the world is crazy. It's filled with crazy people. It's filled with garbages. It's filled with selfish people that they will not allow you to think. They will think before you think. What they decide is what you do. And when you refuse to do what they ask you to do, they become so nervous. Because there are some people who don't understand the fact that everybody on earth have his or her own right to think for his own self. And people don't understand that before you do anything, you need to know the repercussion that follow it, the consequences, what will come after it. So the moment you are not that kind of person that they can conform, you are not that kind of person that they can confused, you are not that kind of person that they can, they can convince to do the evil that they are doing, they will become so nervous. That is why this my friend is always mad. That is why a lot of even here where I live, a lot of them are always nervous. I have called this guy name. Sometimes I will just be like, what kind of human being is this? Why is it that they behave like this? Why is it that they don't want people to think for their own self? And it's sometimes, where I went to go and work with one of my friends, getting to that place, this person have not even spent up to 1 year, be 2 years, 1 year here in Italy. The next thing he said, if you don't do what they do, they won't give you job. I said, what? I was even shocked. That is to tell you that sometimes people who bring them are the one who make decision for them. That is to tell you that we are living in a wolf law, in a wolf life, where people don't want you to think for yourself. People don't want you to think, to sit down and reason with your 467. What will be the repercussion? If I do this, what will be the outcome? And I tell one of my friends, I say, listen, before you do anything, don't just think about the move, think about the outcome, because that is what matters. People will deceive you to do evil, but they won't tell you the consequences that will come on it, because many of them are already facing the consequences. So they want you to join them so that you can feel the pain that they are fitting in. But when you refused to be convinced, or when you decide you did not conform what they are doing, you come to understand that many of them will be so nervous. Many of them will be so angry. Many of them will be so mad. Why? Because you decide to stand on your word, on your stand. You decide to stand on your word. Because some people will try by all means to bend you. Some people will try by all means to convince you. Some people will try by all means to make sure they deceive you to do what they are doing. And when they are not capable, not able to convince you, you will end up seeing them become so nervous, even without hurting them, because you refuse to be conformed. Remember, blessed me. God bless you.